Prescott to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Yeah! There we go! Right there!
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. They run here with Dowdle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. On the run, it's Dowdle. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Dowdle is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Hey, Ace.
Here's Murray back near his goal line. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 97 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. A running play. It's Dowdle. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw is Murray on the move to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, 48 yards. And the Cards get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 23, Cardinals 14. Brandon Aubrey.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A final shot before half for Murray. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. KaVontae Turpin now to return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Rolling to his left. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take.
Play action now, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go.
Prescott off play action. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So here's a 3rd and 14. On play action, it's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. On play action, they'll throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got a man, complete, and all the way down to the 35. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Phoenix, Arizona is the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll throw again. Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase. And
got his man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got everything locked in pretty well, you got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Looking to throw, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Here's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another first down. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing, Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So time here for the onside kick and then the 2-minute warning. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Prescott to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, 70 yards. And the Cardinals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 46.
Here's Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Hey.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Murray to throw. And this will be swung out here for counter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. To Connor on the check down. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match?
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last shot now for Prescott. This ball intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going